I haven't touched the game of Fortnite in God knows how long it's been. And it's not because the game is bad. I mean, from what I've seen of it recently, they've upgraded it in pretty much every aspect since the last time I played it, but it's not because the game is good either. You get what I'm trying to say? I played this game a lot when I was younger with my friends at the time, but I don't know, by the end of like 2021, literally every multiplayer game was played with an online battle royale mode, so much so that I couldn't help but not give a shit about any of them, Fortnite included. But other than that, I don't have anything negative to say about the classic game, gameplay wise. I mean, it is what it is, and I couldn't recommend a better game to anyone born into this new generation that lacks a good attention span. I feel like the amount of mixed content that this game has perfectly sums up how rapidly off track the youth's mental is. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyways, I haven't heard much about Fortnite recently, obviously because I'm not looking for anything about the game, but just today, I saw a headline that would grab pretty much any person's attention if they saw it, and that's the fact that Fortnite is giving their players real life money. Not a new DLC, not a new skin based off the next, big movie coming out, but actual money that players can use outside of the game. Or buy more V-Bucks with, whichever comes first. It's a crazy headline to see, and a pretty confusing one at that if you aren't in the loop with what's been going on with them in the last few months or so. So for anyone that is confused about why this is happening, I'm basically going to give you the Cliff Notes version of what's been going on so that you're caught up on the lore on Fortnite's legal battle that's landed them in debt to a lot of players. Because you just might be able to get some money too if you fall under the affected players that I'm about to explain. Alright, so first off, the way that I'm wording this situation is a little misleading out of context. Epic Games isn't just gonna give players money out of the blue. I think the amount of brand deals with the most insane companies goes to show that their studio isn't anything close to a charity case. Instead, Epic Games is giving players money back that they could have accidentally spent in the last few years due to an ongoing problem where purchases were made either out of confusion or from having the controller in the hands of some bobbleheaded child. Surprisingly, I covered this situation when it first erupted back in December of last year, and basically, the Federal Trade Commission, aka the government agency that keeps big businesses in check, they charged Fortnite like over $200 million for having shady tactics that allow kids to make purchases without the check of an adult. They had shit like single button purchases, saving payment data without you knowing, or even a lack of self-service refunds. And as you can imagine, this was a big violation to the COPPA Act that forced the FTC to play their hand in the situation and make Epic Games reimburse all those parents or players that were victims of the poor purchase design. And that brings us up to date. Fortnite has finally paid their debt, and the FTC has begun taking steps into reimbursing the suspected people that need a refund. It's been reported that emails and other forms of notifications have been sent to the folks that are eligible to get their bread back, but due to the sheer amount of millions of players that Fortnite has had over the years, this process is probably going to take some time. Like, a lot of time. Fortunately, if you don't want to wait on, getting your refund, you can go to their refund website that I'll link below and apply for one. Here on the screen are the criteria that you gotta meet to apply for one, so I doubt any money glitch type of method for anyone outside of this is going to work. Even though, if you're really like that, I can't stop you from trying, but you didn't hear that from me. The FTC also stated that the amount of money that you get for your claim will depend on the factors of your situation, so I don't know if that's implying that you'll only get part of what you're owed or what, but it's honestly just too early to tell since nobody's even gotten refunded yet. But again, that's all that we know right now, so hopefully everyone that was affected will get their compensation sooner than later, but of course, we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the future of Fortnite. So what do you guys think about this, refund from Fortnite, man? Feel free to comment down below, and as always, if you like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one.